So 3 great examples, and I touched on this earlier on at the panel. So last year, Amazon saw $1 billion worth of sales come through mobile, which is around 4% of their total sales. Why? Because they optimized their site. Big buttons to avoid sausage fingers. They run the site on rails, which means they basically run their site just moving up and down. There's no movement side to side. So it's a good consumer experience. And they keep it very simple. M&S optimize their search campaigns on mobile with very simple text saying, shopping on mobile made easier. And they're getting great conversions off the back of it. And even more simple, Interflora use the insight that blokes use their mobiles to buy flowers, but aren't that bothered about choice. It's the thought that counts. So they basically cut their site selection from some 50 types to just 3. Roses, lilies, seasonal bouquet. What more could you want? And our results show that we see 43% increase in conversion rates for optimized campaigns, 80% increase in click-through rates, and 15% reduction in cost per acquisitions. Now that's commercially efficient, wouldn't you say? So that brings me on nicely to my third B, B, commercial. Now the internet is the hub for all transactions, both online and offline. 90% of retail may still be conducted offline, but over 40% of business starts online. Consumers in the UK are spending around 40 billion online a year, predicted to grow by 22% this year. And purchases via the internet are now account for about 10% of retail sales in the UK. The internet changed the way we make decisions from what in marketing parlance was once always the first moment of truth, which was standing in the shopping aisle, to now being the 0 moment of truth, where pre-planning it online and at home or on mobile. And what this has meant is that the number of people making decisions in store has halved, and the research online purchase offline effect becomes ever more important for marketers. John Lewis believed multi-channel users are 4 times more valuable than store-only shoppers. Auchan in France reckoned that for every euro spent online delivers them in excess of 20 euros in store. And in a recent test, Vodafone found that for every online connection generated by AdWords, 1.75 connections were created in store. This meant for every £1 spent on AdWords, over £4 was spent in store. That's a 400% return on investment. But you have to treat your online property as you would your largest and most prestigious offline store, because if you build it, they won't just come. You have to build it with the customer's journey in mind. Don't leave it to the IT team, or else you'll lose these very valuable customers, and you'll lose them very quickly. Now, the Tea Leaf annual survey of online customer behaviour recently found that 97% of new site visitors don't convert. 77% of online shoppers have probably problems with the buying process. 83% felt angry and frustrated by the buying process. 78% tell others about their poor experiences, and 40% wait less than 3 seconds for a page to load before abandoning the site. Now everyone start thinking about your site and how efficient it is. Could you be doing better? And the truth is, most advertisers are underperforming in this key area of customer conversion. 60% of shopping trolleys are still abandoned at or before checkout. If that happened in store, you'd quickly fire the store manager. So why is this? Well, 40% of companies don't have anybody responsible for conversions within their organisation. 70% don't take regular action based on analytics data. And I think this goes back to the point made earlier by Paul, saying that there's a lack of skill sets within companies. So what should you do about it? Well, copy the best practitioners, Amazon, eBay, companies like that. They test and learn at speed and never underestimate the value of fast over slow. Optimizing web presence can add huge value, and companies like Google offer tools to support the learning curve. And it's not a sales pitch, these tools are free. Google's analytics evangelist, Avinash Kuzik, I always struggle with that one, says that the greatest gift you can be given from the internet is to be proven wrong fast, which leads me nicely into my last B, which is be greater with data. Digital insights don't just lead to better marketing, they lead to more successful organizations. As a marketer, the vast knowledge on the internet can deliver powerful business advantages. Search trends and online comments give real-time insight into brand perception. Amazing possibilities to target and deliver tailored offers. And with the largest single group ever, nearly 2 billion people, more professionals are needed who understand data better, to understand the consumer like never before. And the array of free online tools should be on every marketer's desktop. And here's some of the ones that we offer. With the consumer at the heart of your business, search offers up an opportunity for real-time planning. And real-time planning needs real-time planning tools. So we build them, and we'll continue to build them. And there's just a few of them here. But these should be on every marketer's desktop, or every marketer should be aware of these. And half of them can be found simply from the Google search page by going into the left-hand column. Blog search, timeline, Wonder Wheel are all found there. And any of the others, if you want to find them, just do a Google search for them. So in this new zettabyte world, to be social, to be mobile, to be commercial, and to be greater with data, we all have to be a little disruptive and perhaps a little bit more audacious. When I say audacious, I mean extremely original, highly inventive, daring and bold in defiance of convention. And we think, majority of the time, that we are. We know of companies out there who are. What you have to ask yourselves is whether you think you are one too. Hopefully I've given you some thoughts, some things to think about. Thank you very much.